Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable all of the judges and teachers that attend here, and then all of my friends that I am proud of. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Syauqy Ahmad Bimandria. I'm from 10th Animation A, and my presence number is 29. Before I go into my explanation, I would like to explain about the table of content here. First, there's the subconcentration, which are the reasons I go into the 3D modeling subconcentration and what I've learned in here. The second one is technical projects, which is the bouncing ball, pendulum, and tail ball. And for the next one is the modeling project, house model 2, tables and chairs for a garden and a river. So here are the reasons why I choose 3D modeling subconcentration. First of all, because it was my interest from the start, and I like to create stuff. So that's why I joined 3D modeling, because I like creating stuff. And then I like to explore my interest further in this subconcentration. And the fourth one is because I have skills in 3D modeling. So here are things that I've learned in this subconcentration in the past 1.5 months. First one is some technical knowledge about 3D animation, and then there's animation knowledge, which are the principles of animation in depth, and then Blender interfaces, and then the basic of 3D modeling and file organization. So here are my timeline. I take reference pictures and videos in 8 days. The bouncing ball single I completed within 10 days, and then the double bouncing ball I completed within 5 days. And then for the modeling of the house, I took 9 days to complete, and then the pendulum I took 3 days to complete, and then the chair and the garden tables, it took me 12 days to complete. And for the tail ball, I haven't completed yet, still at the blocking out stage. First is, I will explain about the stages of 3D animation. Most of them have similar stages between bouncing ball, pendulum, and tail ball. They have similar stages. First, there is layout, which is the stage where we set up all of the backgrounds, characters, assets, and also the lightings and cameras. I also set the render settings so that I don't have to set it again in the next stages. For the blocking stages is where I add key poses, which is the main movements of the object or the character, and then I set up the timing. On the blocking stage of the tail ball, I also add anticipation. And then for the blocking plus, for the bouncing ball, I add scratch and stretch, which is one of the principles of animation, and I correct the graph editor or the spline. And in the pendulum, I set the offset, or the pendulum has 3 joints, right? It's like a hand, it has 3 joints. So each of the joints moves in different speed. I set that on blocking plus. It's called offset. And then for the tail ball, I move the tail on the blocking plus. And for the final of the bouncing ball, I add rotation. And for the pendulum, I add an overshoot, which is movement after an overlapping action. It's like this. This is the pendulum, and then it moves like this. It's not just stop like this. It has some overlapping action, which is like that. And this is the 3D models that I've made. First of all is a house in Genap village. It's one of the house models that I choose. And here are the chairs and tables that I've made. I have 2 model types of the chairs and tables. And here is the river, which is a landscape that I made. I haven't textured it well enough, so I just colored it. And now this is the 3D showreel. Alright, that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Super. Can we go back to that bounce ball? Slide yang bouncing ball.
Right, I want to read it. Bukan read it. Present it, kayak yang tadi.
So this are the stages of the bouncing ball. First, there's the layout, which I set the lighting, the background, and the ball itself into the file. And then
Okay, stop. Karena tadi kamu waktu jelasin this stage, this slide, you were talking about the bouncing ball, the tail ball, and also the pendulum.
Yes, I was fourth time.
Yes, so I got confused because like bouncing
yeah.
ball, and then you were talking about the pendulum. You
I mixed because all of the other one is just the same.
Yeah. If I was Uzi, I might understand, but since I'm an outsider, I become like, wait a minute, this is bouncing ball. No, you're talking about the pendulum. You're talking about the table. Okay, next pendulum. Pendulum. Next, bukannya itu yang the video when it was swaying, the pendulum waktu dia sway. That one. Okay, my question is, do you use any mathematical? Yes. Do you use any scientific formulation to decide to calculate the speed?
I copied from the reference. I copied how many times it swings, but the speed here is changed because it looks kind of unnatural if it's on the animation.
So you're just using your logic.
Yes.
Okay, good. Next time, perhaps you should consider about the length of the pendulum because it has some mathematical formulation. The longer the type of the pendulum and also the heavier, it affects the speed.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, very good presentation. Congratulations. That's all. Thank you. Tak percuma.
Wayangku, saiki basa Jawa. Iki nyapa kok ngene ayo. Ora padha nyapa jajal. Jawab gawe basa Jawa kromo inggil.
Gak bisa bahasa Jawa.
Iya nek basa kono kok iki basa kene nyapa ayo.
Jadi saya lupa ngedit. Kayaknya mungkin saya edit awal-awal sebelum saya pikir mending pakai bahasa Inggris aja gitu.
Why do you choose English when you do?
Because I feel more confidence talking English.
This one, this one. Why? This is inconsistency. How many hours do you sleep in a day?
In the last days, I sleep 4 hours maybe. Yes.
I do appreciate your work. It's really good work, Syauqy. It's really good.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, because karena rotasinya saya tambahkan di finance.